I have a big family.
Right.
So I'm constantly going
Right.
to different events and things, so I tend to stick to the same look.
Okay, so I think what I want to do is show you some ways to make the style that you do have on the first day, which is this beautiful center part wave that we're going to do, and transition it into a couple different styles.
Oh, I love.
So you have this beautiful canvas of hair. I love your hair. So it's obviously going to hold a lot of curl, but I think that we can amp that up by using a product that we're going to put into damp hair and dry it in, something like a mousse. So this is something you could do after the shower. Say you towel dry your hair, so your hair's a little bit damp. Your hair doesn't have to be soaking wet. Before you put any product, especially something like a mousse, you want to make sure your hair is detangled. I'm going to use this one from Kenra. It's called a memory cream. It gives you up to 3 days style memory hold. So it's really important that you do have that that grit and that hold in your hair to make sure that it lasts and lasts and lasts throughout the different styles that we want to try. Just slowly kind of glide over the surface like that, and then just kind of run your hands through your hair. Even though you do the waves the first day, the waves are, one, going to look amazing, and they're really going to bounce. But then for the second day and the third day, those waves are still going to be there. Now you can take this brush that we used to detangle. You want to brush each section. This is going to help the product get really into all the hair, so all the sections, okay? And you see, even though it's like a mousse, it's not getting that crispy feeling that mousse is. If you didn't have smooth hair, this is where you'd want to get that smoothness in the hair. To make it even easier, we have a product, a tool, that blows hot air and it brushes it at the same time. Go through and brush your hair like this. Literally just brush at the same time, just like that. It's really just to get your hair kind of smooth. You did that!
Yes,
Look how good it looks!
Proud.
Dried your hair and styled it at the same time. So now we have this section of hair to work with. Before we start curling, we are going to still spray a heat protectant in your hair, okay? This one's from Tresemme, it's called Heat Tamer. We're going to spray it from about the mid-lengths down to the ends. The hair that's in front of the ear, this first big section, we're gonna go towards the face.
Got it.
Because this gives you a little bit of dimension and it looks less done. It looks a little more cool. And you see how I'm wrapping it? I'm taking up the full length of the barrel.
Got it.
Because even though I'm using a 1-inch, which is a tighter iron, it's gonna still feel a little bit loose. Make sure you're holding your iron as vertical as possible. This is gonna give you a looser wave. The more horizontal it is, the tighter it is. The more vertical it is, the looser it is. Now you can, you can pull it and look, it doesn't go anywhere. So you let all the hair cool down in the shape. Now the next thing you wanna do is start breaking it up with your hands. So this is a wide tooth comb. This is gonna be the perfect thing to use. And really get into the roots, really start at the roots and get all the way down. Yeah, perfect. You wanna have a little bit more longevity, you can use a hairspray. But instead of spraying it directly onto your hair so it gets crispy, what I want you to do is put it into the palm of your hand and emulsify it. So you're getting the hold of the hairspray, but it still stays touchable. Girl, you are killing it. You're so good.
Love it.
Do you think you can do this?
I think I can. I feel really confident now. You made it very simple.
I did make it very simple.
You did.
You're welcome. So say we're going into a second day, right? We're holiday, we're going to parties, we're doing things. So when you want to create a side part, the easiest way to know what's going to be the most flattering on you is to use either the arch of your brow or the tail of your brow, depending on how deep you want it to be. The tail of the teasing brush, and remember to use the arch of your brow as the guide, all right? And go straight from the front. Try to bring it far as back as possible. So we're just gonna start brushing the hair. Because this is one of the keys to this look, is that so many people try this and I just can't get those waves to brush out the way you brush them out. And you see how lightly you're touching it and it's already forming. You don't have to try so hard.
And how does it not lose the curl?
Because we did all the style prep.
Okay.
I'm gonna start spraying it directly on the brush. Hold that for me. Okay. So we want to get all those little flyaways to completely lie down. So now that we've smoothed it in here, we're going to take one of these clips, and while we work on the rest of the sections, we're going to clip it and hold it away. Just spray a little hairspray like that. Really go for it.
Okay.
Yes, queen.
Really go for it.
Yes. Get that wave in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a wave right here. You see how I'm putting it in the indent?
Yes.
Right there. Now where do you see the next one?
Right here.
Yes.
Okay. So what does this do?
So this is going to start forming that wave. Do you see how now we're getting that really nice S wave in the hair?
Got it.
So I think we can spice this up a little bit, make it a little more holiday. You're going to a party. So I have this really beautiful diamond bow.
Love.
We're going to put it right here. This is going to help accessorize the look and kind of bring it to life. Oh, so chic. Yes, queen. Okay, so start taking those clips out for me. Awesome. Oh, wow. So you see how it formed those waves in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
So really just don't be afraid of the spray.
No, don't be afraid of it at all. This is meant to be this is meant to be controlled and beautiful.
Okay.
Well, just so you know, all the products that we use today, you can pick them up at Ulta Beauty. Every single one of them. So what do you think? Is this something you can do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it, and it's for things that are more classy.
Exactly.
I wanna do it up a
Amp it
little.
up.
Yes. Love. Thank you.